Right, g'day again. Okay, time to get back to the boat. We've had a few things we've had to attend to, namely the car and another trailer and my own trailer. And anyway, as you can see, we've turned it upside down, got it on the trolley. I've got to prop it up a bit higher yet actually and get it off the trolley. But yeah, before I do that, because I want to raise it up, I've got some stumps up there I'm going to sit it on. And reason being is I've got to get under there and see where I got light coming through and find all the splits, cracks, whatever, any place that's not going to be watertight. And I think what I'll do is I'll just poke a bit of something through the crack, each of the cracks, so that a bit of wire or something, so that I can locate them all on the top side. But yeah, before we can do that, I'm going to sand all this flake and paint off. And, fortunately, it's only basically the bottom 6 boards. The rest of the boards are just a quick sort of gloss over. This is the other issue we got. We've got boards that are loose, and yeah, there's a bit of a split in that one too. I think what I'm going to do actually is remove that for the moment. I'll stick it back on with epoxy and then some new screws. Then about the other side. If it's tight, I'll leave it. Yeah, it's tight. Okay. So I'll run some underneath, sort of brush it in so the epoxy gets underneath it. Yeah, when we get to the keel's not in real good shape. It's not beyond it though, it's repairable. So, I mean, yeah, there's a bit of rod in there, putty. That's a bit of putty. See if I can't pull that out. Which I don't think I can actually. Yeah, a little bit soft there. Might dig around anything that's severely rotted, just dig it out. Can refill that with an epoxy putty. Yeah, epoxy resin mixed with talc powder. Right, this keel timber is loose. This added keel, so I'm also going to remove that. Going to clean it up, inspect it, dig out any rot. I'll then epoxy, sand it, both pieces, epoxy both pieces. I'll let them dry, and then I'll epoxy it back on with some new screws. Okay. Up here, this part of the keel is just worn down. Like it's worn down too far. It's probably supposed to be up at least a ½ inch, but well, we'll get away with it up there. I said, like it's sort of rotted, but more worn than anything else. So I mean, it's still solid. It's not crumbly. So yeah, that'll be fine with some epoxy. I said I'll epoxy that, and then I'll make up some putty to put on top of it. And that'll be fine. Up here it's just worn down, so I'm going to have to add some timber from here to here. I'm going to bring it up ½ inch. So, and because I'll have to plane it down, I won't be able to put screws in it, so it's just going to have to be a complete epoxy stick, which means I'm going to have to plane and sand that, or even putty it first, so I've got a good flat bonding surface. When I say putty it with epoxy putty. That's how, not a car putty or something like that. make sure I've got a good bond to it. Same in here, this is all epoxy putty. This is still holding in, it's loose, but yeah, as I said, I run epoxy in around that to it'll fix that in place. In here we've got silicone. This is a bit of a pain because nothing really wants to stick to silicone that well, and because it's flexible, you put stuff over it and it just cracks. So I'm gonna have to dig that out all the way along. So yeah, and then as I said, redo it with some epoxy putty. I'm probably gonna run out of epoxy, I think. A bit more than I was thinking I would need. But anyway, just a little update. Yeah, start sanding it. Then I'll prop it up a bit higher and get the trolley out so I can get underneath it, and we'll start plugging holes. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.